What up? What are you doing? Goodness gracious. What is everybody up to? Holy crap, Oli. We're just chilling like villains of penicillin, making magic happen. Oh my goodness gracious. What is it? Is it Friday? It is Friday. It is so Friday. What is going down? I see you in the building. What up, girl? How are you? I'm going to wait just a little bit before we have our... I am first. You're always first. You're first to everything. You're first to your thoughts. You're first to your future. You're first to... Today is day one. You were first. You woke up first. What the actual? What up, girl? What are you doing? Goodness gracious. My voice has been all like funky. Minneapolis in the building. Word. That's what's up, dude. California. Right? Making magic. Dude, it's a different kind of Friday. I was up at like, what time was I up at? 4:15, gonna hit the gym. And then we're like, no, not today. I'm not gonna do it today. Just burnt. My chesticles are on fire. And that's a good thing. Hey, what's up? Whitney, what is going down? I named your wide-eyed character Drink Paralysis Demon. Drink Paralysis Demon. That works. The wide-eyed character. Rick and Morty. Oh, shit. You already recognize it. Word. Gym time. Oh, come on. Dude, I'm in the gym. I've been in the gym every day for almost 4 fucking years, dude. So part of that is, relaxing. Your video has helped me. That's amazing, dude. I'm super stoked. I just released one. I'm trying to step into another character that is Wisco Kid. What's up, dude? I'm trying to step into that character of the demon, dude. Of the demon. I want to make it a little bit more theatrical. Make it just a tiny little bit more relatable to where people are like, hell yeah. That makes sense. Those are the thoughts that I have. We're so hyped. I love it. Dude, I'm actually really fucking chill right now. Super duper chill. And this is because I've been up since 4 o'clock. It's, 9? Is it 9? Or is it 10? What time is it? 9. See, I don't know what I'm talking about. That's how tired I am. And it's not a bad thing. This week has been very, very long. It has been quite the week. Not in a bad way. It's just long. Oh my gosh, Rick and Morty. You guys get to hang out with me, right? This is season 1, episode 1. You guys will see all kinds of shit. Let's bring this down just a little bit. Yeah, I can't have the voices going, otherwise I get too distracted. Bringing in the good vibes. What is it? This is true. I was up at 3:30. Dude, I saw you, bro. I responded to your shit, and I was like, dude, he's up mad early. I was like, he's getting ready for work. Good morning. What is up, Melissa? I love Rick and Morty. Fuck yeah, dude. That's the type of quantum thinking that I like to go through. Love that show. Hell yeah, dude. Well, you guys get to watch something super cool. Jerry. There's Rick and Morty and Invader Zim. 100%. Bringing in the good vibes. If you don't know what Invader Zim is, goodness gracious. It is so good. It was on Nickelodeon. And the voice of Zim ended up being... I forget who else he started playing, but his voice is so insanely recognizable. It's ridiculous. TGI love your vibes. That's awesome. I appreciate you. You're amazing. We have never seen Rick and Morty. What the fuck did you just say, Faye? You better get to watching. You want to understand like the quantum realms? Holy shit, Rick and Morty. Rick and Morty. I'm assuming you're just fucking with me at this point. Rick and Morty is probably one of the most genius shows ever made ever. Aside from it being drinking a pint of water, hell yeah, get that shit. Monkeys, Faye, figure your life out, dude. Like, figure your shit out. If you don't know Rick and Morty, then there's a lot. There's entire fucking stores dedicated to Rick and Morty. It is that transformational. The questions and the way how Rick thinks is how I think, right? Freaking love that show. So I forget the exact episode where he like has a VR headset and he's like, he played the game. What did you do? He's like, he's off the fucking grid. Hey, hello, what up, Amber Rose? The whole point of this game that they play in Rick and Morty is you put on this headset and you get to be somebody else. And depending on what you do, you have a family, you do all kinds of shit. And this dude's like, he's off the grid. He doesn't have a social security number. It's just so fucking awesome. And it's that scene that goes, dude, there's quite a possibility that we could wake up at any moment. This might be the dream. Pickle Rick! This might be the dream. Hey, friend! And at any fucking instance, we might just all just, bing, just wake up and go, dude, I was dreaming about you. You were dreaming about me. I don't even know Faye. Right? I met this chick named Faye. Like, she was super duper sweet. She jumped on my team. She's part of the Beyond Sober movement. She was making magic happen. She jumped on TikTok. She said she'd never seen Rick and Morty, dude. Fucking crazy ass dream. Right? Good morning. What up? Aisha. Is that how you say it? Shia. That's dope. 3 more days and I complete dry May. Holy shit, dude. You feel good? That's amazing, dude. Not having poison in your system for that long is fucking incredible, bro. Super duper stoked for you. That demon video you just posted gave me a chill. Oh, shit. I have this. That's fucking amazing. I produced that this morning. I was like, instead of like doing like 25 videos, what if I just do like one fairly decent one, right? So if you like that, then I'll do more of that, because the truth is that we all have the same kind of demon. It just sounds and looks different to us. And ideally, that demon is just, should you recommend I watch it? What, the demon video? Yeah, absolutely. I have it in months. Or are you talking about Rick and Morty? I don't know. Everybody should watch Rick and Morty. As for the demon video, fuck yeah, bro. Get that shit. And Rick and Morty, yeah, Jim, he's in the building. I got his attention real quick. Jerry. God, Jerry's the shit, man. I actually like learned to love Jerry after a while. That's my shit right there. The portal gun. Jim, tell me we wouldn't have a fucking blast. No pun intended with the portal gun, bro. Were those contacts? No, Faye. I just manifested them into my existence. Faye, are you serious? Were those contacts? In the infinite world of all the things you could ask, you're curious if my white eyeballs were contacts. You're so cute. You're lucky I love you. Jim, new Jerry is the best Jerry. Hell yeah. Rob, what up? No, those are pieces of paper I glued to my retinas. That's what it was. I got a piece of paper and I found a fucking marker, and then I just kind of like scribbled it in with black ink and then stuffed it in my eye and like tried not to let it absorb into my fucking corneas. I didn't know if it was an effect. Oh my God. 0 for 2. Definitely not an effect. What's funny is I had to record all of those scenes first. So I had to put those contacts in, have my gear, like just kind of have like some thoughts that people have, record all those things, and then go back and then do like the regular version. And then I had to splice all those things together, edit them all up, make it look clean, find some music that sounded pretty good. I'm laughing so hard, but so that's so funny. Dude, okay, so today is a different kind of day. I gotta go with bang today. It's gonna be another long Friday. I'm back at the goddamn track meet that I got sunburned in. All right, so here's how the day is a little bit different. I was going to be in the gym, decided not to. And this is because your body, man, hair reveal. Check this shit out, dude. I got a video coming out later today. And it's gonna be fucking awesome. You guys want to see my hair? You'll see it. You'll see it. But it's gonna be strategically planned. Sober 96 days. That's $9,600 in sobriety. If it was $100 a day, that's a lot of dough. Good morning, Cody. Just finished module 1. Had a light bulb moment. Many. Fuck yeah, dude. Acceptance is everything, man. We understand this shit. You just gotta accept things, right? And the way I say that is I have trouble accepting things sometimes too. Like, here's let me say this, dude. When I'm tired, I confuse that with sadness. And I think it's because I spent so much time depressed. Happy Friday, Crazy Luna. What up? I spent so much time depressed and drinking that when I'm really tired, really exhausted, not just from thought, but physically, then I confuse that feeling with, I'm really sad right now. Why am I fucking sad? And it's like, I'm not even sad. I literally have to just like I'm sitting here going, where's my dopamine at? Like, what can I do right now that's going to improve my feelings, right? If I go beer free for 30 days, will you do a hair reveal? I'll do a hair reveal for you, fucking whatever, dude. I've done this like numerous times. I just released a video with my hair, dude. Go look at that shit. Dang, I do that too. I need a duet with Wisco. Yeah, put a video out. I'm sure Wisco will duet that shit. It's got to be dope though. And so like just being tired, like being exhausted. And here's the trip. You exhaust yourself. So like just as a family member, right? You're taking care of the family, or you're working, or you're doing this shit, and you're just drained. And then what happens is you go, I'm just done. And it's hard for me to like peak in my emotion because I'm just drained. And because of that, you go, if I'm drained and I can't get happy, I must be sad, right? No. Hey, Cody, even feeling sleepy or tired, it feels nice. I'm 88 days clean and sober. That's amazing, dude. I'm so fucking stoked for you. What up, Aaron? And so, you know, that's a conflicting emotion is what they call. Wisco and us are, and myself are inspirations. That's awesome, man. We love that. We want to see people win. We want to see people fucking happy. Some guy out in Poland just hit me up a few minutes ago. It's like, hey, dude, I love what you got going on here on Facebook, which I'm never on anymore. I used to spend 99% of my time on Facebook. Now I'm here on TikTok. Tomorrow's my first day of rehab. Fuck yeah. Get that shit. Dude, take care of you. You gotta fucking take care of you, man. Like, let me say this. I gotta put a video out about this too. If I was this happy, and I'm this happy now, and this strong, this abundant, and as empathetic, and, you know, if I'm this happy, and all I had to do was suffer for 250 hours and lose my life, if they can guarantee that I'd live and be twice as happy now, I would do it. I'd go back through that shit 100% seen. The difference between clean and sober. Clean is going to be obviously no substances and shit. Clean. I'm clean of. I'm not drinking alcohol. I'm not doing drugs. I'm not doing anything like that. Sobriety is really more along the lines of a practice. So I'm not sober. I'm beyond sober. So it's like I was practicing my sobriety, meaning that you're in sobriety. Like you're focusing on your sobriety, right? Sober also applies like toxic thought, toxic environment, toxic people, all of that shit. So you can be clean, not have anything in your system, but not necessarily be feel sober, cognitive, right? So practicing these things. Just removing the poison isn't enough for you to be sober. So you got to practice that sobriety to the point of like a new normality. And then from there, you can go, okay, I can reach that point of beyond sober, right? Hang on, going back through this. Today is my 43rd birthday. I keep changing a lot, everything for good. Happy fucking birthday. That's amazing, Crazy Luna. Holy shit, that's incredible. Everything shifts. Everything fucking changes, right? And that word change alone is enough. Clean, okay, so interesting. I thought clean equals off drugs, sober, off alcohol. Sober is sober. It's sobriety. It doesn't matter. There's nothing that it's strictly applied to. So I'm sober from all of my exes. I'm sobriety. Not having shit in your system, not using anything. So technically, I'll say it like this, dude. Some people will go like, well, you have caffeine in your system, you're not sober. You got caffeine in your system, you're not clean. Motherfucker, I just took a shower. Right? Actually answered my questions in module 1. Like, why do you gotta be so deep? Motherfucker, you know how we do. We gotta get deep, dude. Like, here's the thing. We all fucking live on the surface, dude. It's not about what the can is. It's what's inside this bitch. Hello. Who are you? You're an asshole. Well, you gotta figure out what's on the inside of this motherfucker, dude. It's filled with something, right? And then we're gonna consume what's in this. If we are the fucking can or shell, what is this motherfucker filled with? A lot of toxic shit. Right? You are what you drink. You are what you are. You are what you eat. You're not what you think, but you are how you act. But that's based on how you think and how you feel, right, brother? So glad you're alive right now. Dude, I'm live every day. Every fucking day. You know, I teach here or educate here on TikTok almost 40 hours a month, dude. It's a full-time job making sure y'all are taking care of yourselves. Just leading the way. 13 months sober. How did you get quality sleep after getting sober? I set a bedtime and I drank a lot more water, dude. First off, water is going to enhance your mood. Second off, it's going to help you regulate your system. And I set a bedtime. And actually, I've been practicing going to sleep earlier. So I've been going to sleep at 11:11, and now I'm pushing it back by about 15 minutes. So it's roughly like 10:45, I'm done. Your circadian rhythm, that is your body's natural sleep cycle, alcohol fucks with all of that. So once you're sober, you got to set a fucking bedtime. Otherwise, your body's going to expect to get tired at 2, 3, 4 in the morning. Right, I had that even because I didn't go to sleep till between 3 and 5 when I was drinking, a.m. And then even after I stopped drinking, my body was still conditioned for that time. So I had to practice slowly going back, and pushing it back. And then eventually I set my bedtime at 9 o'clock, dude. It was so weird because my fiance, she has to be up at like 5 in the morning every day, get ready, be at work by like 8. But she's in bed by fucking like 9 o'clock, sometimes 8 o'clock. So I was like, I'll just practice going to sleep at the same time she does. Now I'm physically in bed at 8 o'clock, 8:30, and then I'm chilling on TikTok doing whatever I do until either now 10:45, and then I knock out and I'm up at either between 4 and 7:30. Damn, you go to bed at 5 a.m.? That's crazy. I was an international DJ, dude. We didn't even get out of the club until fucking 2. Then I'd get home till like 2:30, 2:45, and then we'd stay up and chill. Like, that was a typical day. Like, that was nothing. But time doesn't exist. Good morning! What up, Mama Wolves? What up? How are you? So good to see you. How did you manage your emotions after getting sober? I've been struggling with this for 10 years. To manage emotions comes down to your acceptance and understanding of them. You've got to feel the fucking feeling. They're not going anywhere. 10 years later, if you're still feeling the feelings and have no idea what these feelings are, you've got to accept that that's a part of who you are now. That's those feelings define you. If you don't want them to define you, then you've got to do something different than what you've been doing for the last 10 years. You got to look at this, dude. I saw this video the other day. If you have kids, Michelle, right? Been staring at question 1 for a week. If it wasn't for I'd still be stuck on overthinking. That's funny, dude. In a hilarious way. I can't imagine going to bed at 5 a.m. So look at this. The trip with all of these things is, let's just say Michelle, Faye, Mama of Wolves. Dude, you've got kids. So there's like the 2-year-old version of them, the 3-year-old version, the 4-year-old, the 5-year-old. This is why you enjoy your kids at the age they are, because they act a certain way. Like the kids my stepdaughters, they're acting 13 and 15 right now. This is a different version of them than when they were 12 and 14. Like, you can see the fucking difference. Overall, what happens is we start to get older, and then we stop growing. Like, I'm not 35-year-old me. I'm 36. This is a whole new fucking version of me. That all last year was one person. I'm fucking like a week in to being 36. This is the first day of the rest of my life. I'm a different person. But I was different at 34. I died at 32. I was a totally different person at 24. 10-year difference. If you're the same person you were 10 years ago, still not managing your emotions, you're not doing anything different. You're doing the exact same thing, expecting totally new results. We also have to remember this. Just because you've practiced dealing with it doesn't mean you're evolving. It means you're managing your emotions. You're keeping shit exactly where it is, opposed to shifting your perspective and understanding and taking it to where you want. When you do that, you evolve. This is why people who, obviously don't work on their mentality, don't work on their evolution, go back and then end up drinking again or end up relapsing. Is because they're not evolving. They're just practicing saying no. Every 10 years, you change from what I know. It's actually every 7 years, every cell in your body is completely different. So, like, for instance, at 34, that was my 5th revolution around we'll say the gene pool. It means that was the 5th physical version of me. And that goes with everything here, right? So that 5th physical version of me, I'm 2 years into a brand new me. I've got 5 more years with these same cells, right? So your mind wants to evolve with it. Just because you're on this earth doesn't mean you're evolving. You might be taking in new information, but if you're not aware of the evolution, then you're just existing. We're not here just to exist. We're here to experience. This is a life experience. This is a human experience. If you were a spider monkey, you'd have a totally different experience, but you're not. You're a fucking human. So you've got to focus on you. You've got to evolve. You're really cool. I love your vibes. Thank you so much. I'm super chill right now. super duper chill. I've had all kinds of stuff. I'm starting to say this. I'm gonna point this out for when I say this later. I feel like there's a shift in the universe right now. As an empath, as someone that's highly connected and sensitive, I feel like something is shifting. Drink water and cheers. And this always happens. Is soon like some weird shit. And as we get closer to June 1st, y'all can bounce if you don't believe in this shit, man. Once we fucking figure out this alien shit, there's absolutely no fucking cosmic way we are the only intelligent beings on the planet. It's physically impossible. Physically fucking impossible. Physically and fucking possible for us to be the only fucking things in the literally infinite. There's no fucking way that we are the only intelligent beings out here. Impossible. Impossible. Just based on that understanding alone. And then we got, what, 3 planets in retrograde, all this shit. I'm fucking super drained. I can see where my brain is going. And I'm starting to, like, really feel things in my core. What do you think about California sober? Get it, dude. Whatever dunks your cookie. As long as we're not, like, drinking and abusing alcohol. I don't give a fuck what you guys do. It's not that I don't want you to take that at face value. The point is that don't abuse alcohol. Don't abuse anything. The point is not to fucking do something in an abusive way. I could abuse alcohol right now. Or water. You know, that's not going to happen. June 1st, bro. There's a lot of tension. There's a lot of energy. And so I'm looking forward to the final fucking disclosure. That's the shit I'm talking about. This isn't, there's no fucking way that we're just so creative and this comes from somewhere, dude. Like, there's too much expansiveness. There are way too many fucking elements in the world. Think about this, dude. Like, what up, dude? You gotta look at this and go like, everything is working perfectly for me not to crumble into tiny pieces right now. The fucking gravitational force and the air pressure in the room. The fucking gravity alone. Like, there's so much shit. There's so many elements. And you're telling me there's not a combination of elements that can create fucking life? Have you seen the creatures in the fucking ocean? We've only seen like 2% of fucking everything. We understand nothing. On the scale, on the length of time that humans have been on the fucking planet, it's less than 2 seconds in the grand scheme of time. Fucking crazy shit, right? You ever thought of getting braces? I have thought of getting braces, but I don't need them. You talking about down here? That is from grinding. That's also from overcrowding. Definitely not going to get braces, though. I was the one in the family that didn't need braces, and the only reason my mouth overcrowded was because of alcohol. I also fucked my gums up and shit. I'm like, I thought I was burning out mentally. Dude, you're not the only one. God damn, my brain is just overloaded, man. Like, incredibly overloaded. To the point to where I almost feel like I'm disappointing people for not firing on all cylinders. The trip with this is when you're healthy or focusing on your health, your brain fires so much faster. There's so much more information that you can physically handle. So you take on a lot of pressure and you do more because you feel so good. And you also have, from that standpoint, when you can operate at full strength all the fucking time, you've got to perfect teeth. They look fake. Nah, thanks. I'm trying so hard not to disassociate. Dude, do it. Fucking just let it happen, man. Like, no joke. Like, you've got to. There's points. You look like Pauly Shore with Travis Barker. You know what's fucking funny? We're Jim! All fresh out the shower and everything. You got a luscious
Homie,
V of hair, man.
you got to know, man. I was listening to your live feed here, and I was in the shower.
Yeah.
You started talking my language. I jumped right out on dripping wet. You
Brah.
are onto something, brother, that is so deep that, all my empathic friends, all my big time, like we're talking international meditation peeps, right, from
Yeah.
Canada, from all over the world,
Yeah.
and we've all had the same discussion that there's something really big going on right now. There's a huge energy shift.
Yeah.
And you're onto something with June 1st.
Yeah.
The thing is we've gotten to the point that we've pulled so many people into our collective right now.
I
that this community is growing and growing and
yep.
growing.
Yep.
We've never had the platforms like we do now. We've got
Yeah.
Discord, we've got TikTok, we've got Live on
Yeah.
Instagram and all these other things, Facebook.
Yeah.
And as we're growing as a consciousness, and as we're growing as basically as you are, we are, right?
Right. Right.
And so as we're growing like that, there's a big innate, like right now, I feel like I've got to be doing something, and bro, I have no
Yeah.
idea what it is.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. Dude, it's a trip. It's
Yeah,
almost
and
like
it's
this is what I was saying is it's almost like I'm doing someone a disservice by not being at my 100 right now. And it's like I'm almost forcing myself through it and going, I have stuff to do, but it's not necessarily what I want to be doing right now. You know? So like there's just you're not necessarily sure what you want to do. It's kind of like you've moved through it. It's a trip, brother. Yeah, and you're right about the collective, man. There's never been a time in history where so many people are literally on the same fucking level with the same info, doing the same shit. It's incredible, man.
yeah, and like basically what you've been talking about as far as the idea of having something to do and we're not knowing what it is. It's almost like an out of body. I don't know if you've meditated to the point of an
Yeah.
out of body experience,
Mm-hmm.
but I always start in my knees. That's kind of like my place that I start my out of body before I astral project.
Yeah.
And that's kind of my trigger to go, okay, I'm deep enough to meditate. I'm deep enough to go out of body. Let's start floating.
Right.
And as I'm walking around during the day, I'm getting that same sensation.
Right.
And so it starts tickling my knees. It starts doing all the stuff that that it requires for me to go out of body.
Right.
And yet, what else do I have to do? What else is out there right now that I need to be doing that I
Right.
can't figure it out? And it'll all come to us, bro. It'll
Oh
all come
yeah.
to us, just
Yeah.
like everything else that we do. It's all going to come to us. But, until that happens,
Yeah.
gotta enjoy the ride, right?
It's
This is what
it
I say.
is the ride. That's the whole thing. Look,
Oh, bro.
even when we figure it out, dude, like we're still putting too much attention in the destination. You got to realize, man. Like my mentor, dude, who taught me a lot of this shit. I don't even think she has feet. Like I just feel that she's floating around 24. I used to say this. I was like, "Do you even have feet?" You like every time I see you, you're floating through the grass, floating down the pathway. And she's so just eccentric and just vibrational and it's phenomenal, man. And that sense that you were talking about is like I'm floating. I'm not even sure if I want to know where I'm going. I just want to keep this float going. I just want to keep moving. Just that's that organic pull. It's the path of least resistance, man. And it's beautiful when you allow it to happen. But you have to recognize that that's happening too. You got to realize that you're fighting the current so you could not surrender but accept and go like, oh shit, that's right, this is a part of it. Okay, this is a good thing. Even though I don't know, this is a part of it, man. And it just opens up so many different doors.
Well, the not knowing is actually knowing. That's the thing that's so difficult to wrap your head around. We get so like hung up on this physical thing.
Right.
And what you're doing is truly the deepest work of anyone right now that I'm involved with. And to be starting a movement like you have, both you and I have such similar stories. We both died
Yeah.
multiple times.
Yeah.
I've died 3 times in hospitals, and it's like
Damn.
I floated around a hospital,
Yeah.
talked to a discharge planner who
Yeah.
was not of this planet,
Yeah.
and they told me, if you don't go to detox tonight, you will die. You are on a
You'll
liver
stay.
transplant list.
Shit.
And yeah, and it's intense shit, and you know what it feels like when it like ammonia is going through your veins and you
Yeah.
can feel every capillary.
Yeah.
Like that's
Yeah.
what people don't understand. Every capillary in your fingers. I never want that feeling again.
Yeah.
Like when your liver's releasing enzymes,
Yeah.
that shit's for real, yo.
It's no joke. Yeah.
And yeah, yeah. And at the end of the day, when I talk to people about this whole spiritual ascension and people are impatient and they're like, well,
Yeah.
we're just trapped here, we're stuck here. And I'm like, change your vocabulary. We're
Yeah,
not.
dude. Hell no.
You're here. Yeah, you're here until this voyage is over. So
Yeah.
live this life now, transcend later.
Yeah, 100%, man. It's all a learning experience, and it comes down to you're not even supposed to know necessarily what you want to learn. You want to put yourself in a place of reception and be open to possibility. That curiosity, man. This is why the movement is as powerful as it is because it's helping people that already feel pain and anguish and all these things and frustration, tap into that same, we'll say, density of emotion, and then apply it in a different area and go, oh shit, this is why they're talking about, dude, I got an epiphany after epiphany after epiphany. It's those waking moments, dude, that bring in this human experience. And this is why I keep reminding myself, this is the fucking human experience. This is the human
Yeah.
journey. This is not like, I'm not a leotard. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is the human. And so when you accept it, and I try and bring the conversation back to, this is how humans act. This is a human thought. This is a human feeling. This is your
We're
vessel. This
fucked
is,
up creatures.
yeah, dude, it's a trip. And this is why I'm excited, because I don't, Jib, you've been to this place numerous times, man. That fucking place of peace, dude. Like, you don't, it's not that you don't care, it's just you realize that what you care about doesn't matter. Because you're dying, you're transcending, you're moving on to the next, whatever that is, dude. Like, it's so, and it could be the DMT, but the point is that you know you're dying. You know your
But
body is giving out, man.
But bro, you'll agree with this. There's a wall of chaos. And
Mm-hmm.
like in order to bust through that wall of chaos, it is insane. And
Mm-hmm.
it's like once you hit that, it's like it's supernatural because it's like almost all it's like all the air gets sucked out of your ears
Yeah.
and it's this perfect silence. And it's like there's no tinnitus,
Bro, I was gonna
there's
say,
no
yeah.
there's no vision,
Yeah.
there's no physical, there's none of this stuff.
Yep.
And it's like you're just boom, and it just happens. And it's
Yeah.
like and you know there's other things around you that you can communicate with, and what is this? And
It's
you
that
know, it's like
awareness. The awareness. It's like you're aware of the awareness.
360 degrees.
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%, dude.
360
Absolutely.
degrees.
It's a trip. And so this is because of that. This is why people go like, hey man, would you have drank less, or would you have done anything? Fuck no. I'd have done it. I'll do it. Everything I did in my past led me to these moments of clarity, right? Which is, I feel like clarity is an understatement, because how do you describe this and actually help invoke an emotion, a feeling? You can describe it, but if you've never been there, if you've never felt that, it's really hard to get people to understand. So we got to like kind of just kind of curate an experience to help people understand that to their core where they are now. It's kind of hard to explain that, but dude, I'll say
It's
this.
an emotional. Go
What is
ahead,
that?
bro.
Oh no, I was gonna say, dude,
Oh,
my hospital stay, all of that, I hallucinated a majority of the time. Like, I thought I was in a college fucking dorm room and shit. Like, I was moving around from room to room physically and, like metaphysically. I'm just floating around, dude. I have full on memories of things that did not happen, or maybe they did happen. I don't know, but the
bro,
experience was
listen, man.
completely real.
14 days into detox, I would always talk to this guy in the bathroom showers. Like,
Yeah,
you got to imagine, I was at such rock bottom. I lost everything. I
yeah.
went through a nonprofit. I went through a
Damn.
place where the cops took fucking like drunks from the street to keep the jails from overflowing.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
you would be sleeping on a mat on the floor because you couldn't get into a bed
Mm-hmm.
because the benzos and the frickin' alcohol were so intense in my body that I was dead. My blood pressure was almost 300 over 200.
God
Like
damn.
like how I even had a heart afterwards. And my heart is crazy strong now. My liver
Yeah,
has no damage. And it's
yeah.
like other than quantum immortality, I got no explanations for that. But bro, I had two buddies in the detox center,
Yeah,
and when I was 14 days in, 14 days, they finally graduated me to a bed, right?
yeah.
14 days in, I was hitting up some of the people and I'm like, hey, whatever happened to Tony and freaking Caveman? And they're like, Tony and Caveman. I'm like, yeah, my bros. I like always talk to them in the freaking shower room and stuff. Everybody's like, we don't fucking know who you're
You
talking
don't know.
about. And I'm like,
Yeah,
no,
bro.
these cats were real. Y'all are fucking tripping balls, you fucking addicts.
Dude,
But
that's
I
crazy.
had people. Bro, I had energy sources and people that were pushing me along inside there that weren't even like visible by anybody else.
You've got a place. Okay, well, I'll ask this, man. Were you this type of person under the influence, or before you were, we'll say, abusing your substances?
You're gonna have to
Hippie.
say that again.
I was to say this, were you as hippie then as you are now? just with alcohol or with your substances? Me,
Yeah, yeah, I'm the same guy. I'm
okay,
the same guy, only better. I mean, I started drinking really heavily at 18, and I didn't start dying until 32, 34.
yeah,
And so that's, yeah, it's so, I know. That's why when I look at your
fucking
story, I'm like,
crazy.
motherfucker, stop killing my life.
I see people. I think 30 between 32 and 34 is pretty common, dude. That's like the new rock star shit. No one take that seriously. But the thing is so many people that be like, dude, his liver failed at 32. Like his liver failed at 34. Those years, man, I'll say this between 24 and 34. That's a huge fucking jump, dude. Like the amount of
Oh yeah, light years.
that's massive. Like I look back to 24 and go like, what the fuck? I thought I was the shit back then. I thought I was doing it right. No, you're doing something
Oh,
not
dude,
healthy.
I was playing guitar in bands. I was
Yeah,
touring freaking bars left and right.
DJ
Dude, you
every day.
didn't get
Yeah,
paid with money. You
yeah.
didn't get paid with money.
Fuck
You got
that.
paid with drinks. And you
Yeah,
were lucky to get the fucking cover.
yeah,
Like they may give you a 250 out of a $5 cover.
yeah,
And you're trying to call your friends, you're fucking hustling to try to get people in there to earn money.
yeah.
Dude, I earned more alcohol than money,
Oh, by far,
hands down.
by far, dude. They gave me a bar tab to compensate for that they weren't gonna pay me. So I was like, all right, dude, I'll do it for like 250 a night. I actually, dude, this is where I learned business and communication and business relationships, all that shit. I negotiated my rate to the point where I was like one of the highest paid DJs in all of California. I was booked like 7 days a week, sometimes pulling doubles. I do 14 gigs, man. So I'll be doing 24 gigs straight. Fucking crazy, bro. But the thing is that bar tab was like the juice. That was, you show up, you're gonna drink. Trust me, you're gonna have a great time. We're gonna take care of you. I thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars in alcohol. I didn't have to pay for, right? That
Yeah.
directly contributed to obviously my death. What a trip, dude. That's the main that scene, that industry. There's not a lot of people that I've met here on TikTok that are in the industry that can really relate to that. Think about this, man. When the poison is the answer, when that like, hey, let me gift you something to disassociate. Let me gift you something. You want to get fucked up is really the answer. It's like, you're right, I do. I do. I enjoy being fucking faded. I love this shit, right? Love it too much. Just it's a
Oh
problem.
yeah, dude. I have the most unhealthy relationship. And it's like there's three things that I love. I eat a plant-based diet. I think you know that.
Yeah.
And it's like three things I love, bro. Fucking steak,
Mm.
cigarettes, and alcohol, man. And it's in no particular order. And I could fucking nosh the shit out of it all better than
Yeah.
anybody. Like I used to joke, like I tried to get on Howard fucking Stern as a drinker, and I'm like, what the fuck? Like
Damn.
I would sit down and drink a fifth, and I
Yeah.
would be like, you could just ask me questions till this bottle is polished off, and if I'm fucking slip up once,
Yeah.
then
100%.
you got me, but I'm
It's
not gonna.
amazing how it trips me out the way the mind fires, dude. And I talk about it like being on a ship. If you're constantly under the influence and can handle that much alcohol, you and I both, that's easy shit, right?
Oh,
You could
cake,
just,
man,
dude,
cake
that's
by
nothing.
noon.
Yeah, I was like, dude, that's a good start. We still
Yeah,
got to go to
I'd be
work.
watching pop-up video on VH1 in the morning, and I would have a fucking half pint, like
Yeah,
like I would stash it at nighttime between my mattress.
yeah, yeah.
And
That's the
fucking, I
first
would
thing.
flip on the TV pop-up video,
Yep,
and I'd fucking start pulling on that because
yep.
if I didn't, dude, I would have to fill out my bank slips the night before because I
You
was
wouldn't be able
unable to
to
write what I
write that
owed
shit.
the bank for money the next day.
God damn, dude. There was this. Okay, because I got in trouble for defending myself, bro. When I fucking knew it was really bad, because keep in mind, dude, everything's digital. I'll say this is kind of funny. My mom for my birthday gave me $100 bill. And I looked at it, I was like, what the fuck am I going to do with this? Like, is money still in circulation? Do we still use money? So weird. And I say
Cash?
that because, dude, like writing checks and doing those things, like how often do you write your signature? I had to do community service, man. I had to volunteer at an animal shelter and like 250 hours. It was horrible. But I had to take like 6 or 7 shots in the parking lot before I went in to do my community service. Bro, you had to sign in. You sign in, signing
Oh,
out,
all over.
bro, to the point where they're like, I need everybody to make sure that their signatures are legible. And I'm telling you, dude, I'm trying to fucking write this thing. Impossible.
Oh,
Impossible. You
dude,
can't put
the
enough
more you
pressure.
thought, and And the more you'd think about it, it would get worse. It would be like a
Exactly.
seismograph. Like you'd start talking and be like
Yeah, dude, it's
all over the
insane.
paper.
Bro, and then I'd get back in the car and I'd have to make sure I'm only driving like, I don't know, 5 miles, but I'd get back in the car at like 3 o'clock or whatever, sit in the parking lot where I was doing community service, pull like 4 or 5 shots just to get the shakes to stop, and then the wheel's good. All right, off back home. Pull because I made it home.
Insane.
I made it home safe. It deserves another shot, man. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, cool. I'm
Yep.
normal. Maybe eat.
Any reason to celebrate.
Any reason, every reason, everything, dude, every fucking everything,
I tied my
everything,
shoes.
bro. it's a when I look at this, it's amazing. Jim, how old are you? I don't mean to throw you on the
I'm
spot.
47. I'll be 47 June 2nd.
Pimping, dude, pimping. That's amazing. So you've got more life experience than me, but it's equally in depth. I look at this and I go, the way this is why I say what you practice when you're faded, you can master when you're sober. Okay? Because you're still writing those fucking codes. They're still firing, man. And this is why, like, for instance, if you're constantly under the influence and it's kind of like your brain is counteracting, firing to create stability, which is the whole point is you would never know I was fucking a fifth deep. You would never know that. I've practiced acting and being sober under the influence. Those signals, those pathways are still written there, right? So there's a lot of things that I did when I was drinking that I got really good at when I was sober, because I was able to pick it up and do these things and grab this stuff and think more analytically. It's just removed the sauce, right? So we look at like, this is why we go, how healthy are we? If you're an unhealthy person using poison, it's going to amplify how unhealthy you are. If you're a healthy person, then you use alcohol as a fucking tool to take your life to the next level. It really is amazing if used correctly. We just don't want people like you and I, man. We just allow that to define our entire existence to the point of, dude, I don't know how to function without it. God, dude, it's so insane. Like even tapping into that is it's not emotional, man. Because the person I am now physically and mentally is completely different. But then jumping back into that, it's not just an action, man. It was a whole life that was lived. You and I lived a totally different life. Like this is like version 2. You know what I'm saying? And I'm trying to like explain it to where it's like, it's not you. This isn't you now. Like we're just experiencing this shit. It's just we're kind of flowing through it. This is the human experience. That was my human experience then. I got to tap into those thoughts, tap into those memories, tap into those understandings, tap into those practices, and then use that as a tool to reshape this fucking life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, because at the end of the day, when you look at a lot of that, it's your emotional quotient, so your emotional IQ,
Yeah.
that is really key for a spiritual ascension.
Right.
You're not going to get anywhere with it because when you're out there in the astral and stuff like that, a lot of it has to do with feelings. That's how you fucking communicate.
Yeah.
And so without having that, but see where we were at is we were emotionally and spiritually bankrupt, right? And
Right.
so when you're emotionally and spiritual, if you're bankrupt in anything,
Right.
that's a good definition of bottom feeding or rock bottom, right?
Right.
And so as you're healing, it's like we've talked about this before with AA. It doesn't work for us, and that's fine. It's a good thing, and you can have it over there.
Yeah.
But when they were telling me about higher power and Jesus and God and all that stuff, I'm like, okay, first off, let's go ahead and exclude all of that shit.
Yeah.
Like whatever you're talking about. And I learned that my higher power was doing the laundry once. I learned that my higher power was sitting down and watching leaves float by in a river, and so those are my higher powers. But as I was doing that, bro, you're inching that emotional intelligence up just a hair every time. And as you do that, your spirituality will actually just in tow
100%.
start following that and catch up.
Absolutely.
But if you're acting mad, acting shit, acting this, doing that, being negative, watching mass media news and all of this other stuff, brings your resonance down. So as that brings your vibration down, no, you can't manifest. You couldn't manifest a brown fucking paper bag.
No, bro.
Let alone blue feather or a bluebird, you
Yeah, I was
know.
gonna say the blue bird, dude. That dude, it's such a trip because you attract what you are, and you speak what you are.
Uh-huh.
So that we'll just like vibrations and frequencies and all that shit aside. You look at this and go like, what am I actually projecting, man? Because what I share is a reflection of who I am and how I feel. So I share these things. This is why I tell everybody, what are you fucking practicing? Because whatever it is that you're practicing, you're gonna get really good at that shit. Ask yourself this question:
Mhm.
what am I practicing? Because a lot of people practice looking at all this negative shit, reacting to the negative shit, like literally looking for it through no fault of their own, like on an unconscious level. When you go to sleep, what are your last fucking thoughts, man? Because you're going to be stuck with those for the next 8 hours. Like, so when you program yourself to really just kind of enjoy these moments and not look for something deeper, but realize that there's always something deeper in every moment, even this one. There's a lot of times when people will see me just like at like a Super Bowl party and the game's going crazy and I'm staring at the fucking leaves and I'm like, do you guys see the light reflecting off that leaf, dude? Like that's fucking amazing. How do you not see that? You guys are training yourselves to like look at all this artificial shit. Like this is actually happening, man. It's right here. Look at the light, man. And they'll tap me and they're like, dude, they'll laugh at me. It's like, I'm having a full on experience right now. And it's just like full on. It's because you allow yourself to receive, man. Everything is a conversation. And if you're in tune with that conversation, then everything has something to say that is in resonance with who you are. And if you're a happy person or practicing healthy shit, then it's going to affect you in a healthy way and actually become a part of who you are. That's what you practice. That brings everything up, man. And then that affects
Well,
the people around you.
and you really hit on something that's so key for your whole idea on Beyond Sober. And you talked about the experience, being mindful and present,
Mm-hmm.
and I was talking to a Tibetan monk once, and he was talking about the past, present, and future,
Mm-hmm.
and it doesn't exist, but it does,
Mm-hmm.
because it's our perception right now.
Right, right.
And essentially, he told me if you're living too far in the past,
Yeah,
you're that really leads towards depression.
right.
If you live too far in the
Future.
future, that can lead to
Anxiety.
anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
And and at the end of the day, you need to practice being mindful,
Yeah.
and you need to practice being present. And you know that seems so hard. It seems so stupid. It seems so silly. It seems so far-fetched.
Yeah.
But the more that we're in the here and now, a lot of the reason why AA didn't work for me is because y'all are living in the past. I don't need that fucking shit in my life.
Right.
I don't need to be in the past.
Right.
If I want to be in the past, I'd be in the past.
Yeah.
I'm wanting to forge forward and define a new me. I don't need that. I'm leaving that behind.
Yeah.
I'm going to
Yeah.
take all the lessons.
Right.
Okay, I'm going to get
Yeah.
smarter from that. I'm going to
100%.
become a better human being. Yeah, but I am not going back to
No,
that stuff. Why are you talking
it's
about it?
here's the trip talking about your past. Now I'm living in your fucking past. What the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
bring me into that bullshit.
like I gotta fucking react to your shit. And then now, like, in an unhealthy place, well, you had it so bad. Well, guess what happened to me? I'm just
Yeah.
here's Jim, here's the fucking trip. Here's the trip. The reason why AA didn't work at all for me. And it wasn't necessarily AA in general. I love the concept. I think it's beautiful, man. Dude, thank you for putting something so magical together,
Yeah.
dude.
Agreed.
Saving millions of lives
Mhm.
is great. There's a lot of us that go, you're someone I'm not similar to at all. I don't relate to you at all. There is absolutely nothing about your character and my character, aside from alcohol, that makes fucking sense. Now, if the only thing that we could relate on is the same fucking problem, I don't want to know you. I don't want to be in. I don't have anything against you or anybody else in this room. But relating to you in trauma bonding isn't how I want to live my fucking life. I'm here to solve an issue I've had for a long time. I've never been myself because I've been covered in the sauce. And I'm here to ascend. I'm here to grow and expand. All y'all are here to stay faded and live out your past and talk about the shit. Like, it's not healthy, man. It's not healthy. Recognizing your past, recognizing those lessons, diving into your past in a healthy way. Let's do it. But this is
Yeah.
not going to work for me. Like it's just not going
No,
to happen.
For, for me, it was similar to organized religion. I know that there's a place in our society for it, and we're better off with it. It's just not for me. And, I know that people that kind of wander away from the flock find a different form of spirituality and
Yeah.
realize it's just a bunch of horseshit. But same thing is applied to AA to me,
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
is it's good for a certain key component of the people,
Hmm.
but you don't need to be victims all the time. You don't need to, all this shit that's going on. Like, you don't need that as
Yeah.
much as you need to get better. And
Right.
you're going to stay sick if you continue to do the same thing over and over again, because
Yeah.
the same result is going to come out around and poke
Yeah.
you right in the butthole,
Right up
and
in there.
and
Yeah.
I don't need to be around that. But that's where I kind of broke off and kind of figured out a similar thing like you. Like,
Yeah.
I never considered my
Hang on. Am I tripping out? Oh, we lost Jim. What happened? Oh no, that was epic. Maybe he'll come back, dude. So you guys see this, man? You guys got to look at this. We are more similar than we are different. So the reason why Beyond Sober is so powerful is because we're not talking about your problems. We're focused on who you are, that place of ascension. We're helping people literally evolve into better versions of themselves. This is fucking shit. Jib has like 10 years on me saying the same shit. Right? In a healthy way. Like, he's straight up saying, look, man, oh, dude, Jib, thank you. What happened, bro? Like, it just disconnected. I didn't disconnect you, bro. So feel free to jump back in. And that trip with that is Jib's got like the experience, and he and I have very similar stories. He's just got more life experience than I do, right? He's like literally, and you look at his EQ, his emotional intelligence. This is the trip, man, is there's so many things. I think I got guideline. No way, bro. That's so weird. I'm surprised we both didn't get shut down. So maybe someone got pissed because I've seen a lot of people getting muted in this one. It's all good, dude. We'll do it again. We'll do it again. Dude, Jib, thank you so much, brother. I'm so glad that I said something that just like spoke out to you. Here's the trip, y'all. When you're in a place of reception, okay, you will see and hear everything that makes sense with your being. You're not supposed to know everything, right? You're just supposed to be in a place of curiosity and openness, right? I may not agree with everything, but if you give yourself some time, maybe it'll make sense, right? You don't have to fight everything just because it doesn't necessarily make sense to you. You just want to practice being open and considerate with your own thoughts, because think about this, man. If you continue finding reasons why it's not going to work, it's not going to work. It just won't. That's what you practice, right? This is people in my inbox all the time. Hey, man, it's not going to work. It's because you are finding reasons why it's not going to work. 27 days. Holy shit. Module 3? Dude, healthy habits. That's badass. I'm so proud of you, Elizabeth. That's so amazing. Keep that shit up. Do the homework too. Make sure you got that. Those questions are questions that are based on what Jib and I were just talking about, right? It's that place of growth and expansion and ascension, becoming more than what you're really familiar with, right? You've always been you, but if you've been like you don't know who you are. Most of us don't know who we are, and we think, well, I want to feel something with the person that I am today, so I'll drink or I'll party or I'll do this, so I feel something. But what's happening with that is we're suppressing all of these human experiences, human emotions, so we don't grow through them. Okay? Jib and I were talking about, if you guys weren't here for it, you're listening to us talk about our fucking, like, being dead, like dying. What it's like to float around a hospital, what it's like to not have emotions, what it's like to not really be human. The trippier part with all of that, y'all, is that these experiences are real. They're very real to us. Any type of memory, man. This is like glitch in the matrix type stuff. You saw it. You saw it. You were there. It happened. Your brain reacted because you saw it. Maybe it wasn't exactly what you thought it was, but your brain thought it was. So it reacted as if it saw the thing and felt the thing. And then now that's a memory that you have. I have memories of being hooked up to machines that never happened. It never happened. I was never linked into a machine. I still have a port story I haven't told you guys yet. I'll release a video about it. But the thing is like, the way my mind was reacting, Polly Shore, who is that? The way my brain was reacting was to shit that wasn't real that felt real. So I had a natural reaction to something unnatural, right? I feel like your eyes were yellow at one point. They were bright fucking yellow. Yellow than this. They were extremely bright. So people think my eyes were photoshopped. They were not. That's jaundice. Jaundice happens when your liver starts to struggle. My eyes will never be as white as anything else. They'll never be that white. They'll always be off-white. That they're permanently like that. Broken fragment of some images in our mind scrambles to put some pieces together. Don't resist. 100%. Everything is connected. We're connected. We're more similar than we are different. So the place of sobriety, you got to remember this. Jib is telling stories about things that didn't happen. People that he met when he was sick. They were very real to him. Very real. Like, he literally had conversations with people in his mind. And he remembers this shit. You would think that if it wasn't real, you wouldn't remember. Right? Your brain doesn't know the difference between a thought and reality. That's the same shit, man. Jib is going, I remember their fucking names. I remember what they smell like. I remember what they look like. I asked for them later because they were my friends when I was in the bathroom. It wasn't actually real, but who's to fucking tell? Who knows? Who knows if they were real or not? They were real to him, real enough to make a fucking memory. So think about this. If Jib can remember people that didn't actually exist, and there's no proof that they did and no proof that they didn't, and that's just a thought that he had, that's just a reaction, imagine how different your life would be if you started thinking healthy thoughts. If you literally just started thinking, dude, I'm kicking ass, man. I'm making magic happen. I'm working fucking hard, dude. I'm totally worth taking up anybody's time. I'm worth saying hello to. I don't need that support. I got me. I'm good. I'm making magic happen. When you become your biggest fan through thought and you practice these things, you become real. These become real. Who's to say that it isn't fucking real? So many times, like, tell me this isn't real. Is it real? Is this real? Can you prove to me that this is real? Or do you have to prove to yourself that it's real? Is this happening? Is it not? It's just your brain receiving information, right? Who knows what conversation they're having? You look stupid. I don't know. I like my shoes. No, I don't like your shoes at all. But mom, I just put a memory in your fucking head with some shit that isn't, it's just a cartoon. But your brain is reacting as if it's real, right? Rick and Morty, yes, definitely the shit. 32 days sober, thank you for what you do. Absolutely, 58 days, holy shit. Drinking water in Wisconsin, drinking water here in San Diego, 2 hours sober. Fuck yeah, Brandon, that's amazing. 11 million bits of information per second. Brandon, you know exactly what's up. I'm so proud of you, bro. Remember this, man. The further into your sobriety, the further into, we're going to say this, not killing yourself. The further you move away from the poison, the more cognitive, the more expansive, and the more amazing experiences you have, right? The more, there's more depth to them. There's more core. There's more source. There's more magic. This is where things like feel so weird. Like there's a point when you're so happy, you don't even know how to handle it, man. You're watching Rick and Morty, dude. Love yourself. But that's the thing, though. You could say that, love yourself. Just love you. But if your love for yourself is a reflection of the love that you've been given, how well are you loving yourself? What does love yourself mean? There are things, that we talk about this in Module 5, right? Tripling down on what you love, practicing self-love. Do I smoke? I don't. If you don't know what love is, then you'll spend your life taking whatever you believe it is and then practicing that as love. For instance, my dad thought that violence was hurting you so you learned, right? Tough love. That just turned me into a very emotional person that wanted no pain. You made me feel like I deserve to be pain. So I punish myself my entire life. I don't want your love. If that's what love is, I don't want that. So you got to look at what you understand. Do I work? Absolutely. I own 3 businesses, 9 brands, and I'm full-time here on TikTok for you guys. You're welcome. You look at this and go like, how do I practice love? What is my love language? What do I consider as loving behavior? Do I practice self-love? And do I know what self-love is? This is so fucking important because we talk about this in modules 2 and 3 and 5. Is what you're doing moving you forward in life? Is it helping you have a more authentic and expansive human experience, man? 4 agreements, god damn it. Have you read the 5th, Jib? Fuck. Right? The 5th agreement. If you guys haven't read the 4 agreements and you guys want to read, you enjoy reading, I believe there's an audiobook, but read the 4 agreements, man. The 4 agreements is absolutely phenomenal, dude. Like, seriously incredible. Definitely check that out. Hey, I love others as I love myself. I love everyone. That's amazing. That's amazing, dude. How we love other people is a reflection of how we love ourselves, right? How do I get these modules? You go to beyondsoberprogram.com. Go ahead and sign up. Or click the link in my bio. You'll see it. It'll say Beyond Sober. Click on that. I'm encouraging everybody here to drop their information with the link in my bio so I can go ahead and send everything over to you guys and we can stay connected. If you guys get an email from me, that's directly from me. I'm reaching out to everybody. I'm quality time. What condition is your liver right now? It's as close to 100% as possible. So your liver is it's the filter of your body, but it's also one of the most important. So I'll say this. You take care of yourself. This isn't a good example. You take care of yourself. Drink water, high proteins. Proteins fill in scars and any like damage and shit. High protein, low sodium. Stay physical. Dude, your liver will heal itself as close to 100% as possible. It's amazing what the body can do, but we have to give it what it needs, man. It doesn't need poison. It needs good food. It needs good fuel. It needs hydration. Let's see how hydrated I am today. Super hydrated today. Right? Can we put in the mail instead of email? Can what be put in the mail instead of email? Everything is digital. The entire program, everything we got, all the modules, it's all digital. So it's not a book just yet. I love Liquid Death Mountain Water. Have you heard of it? I have. You know what's funny is I did a fucking Stitch video with that because some guy's like, oh, I'm going to do it. And it looks like White Claw. So I was like, don't do that shit. And then everyone was like, dude, it's just water. So I had to take that video down. I just don't want you guys like fucking pounding this shit. So Chrissy, take a look. Go to beyondsoberprogram.com. I encourage everybody to do that if you haven't seen it. Michelle, she's on the face of the website. If you haven't looked, Michelle, you're up there. And then, or just drop your information with the link in the bio. Since it's not a workbook yet, we're finishing that up. Eventually what'll happen is you guys will have your shirts, you'll have your workbook, you have online, and then access to the coaches and all the additional ebooks and things like that. The reality with sobriety and the way we're doing it now in the digital realm is you don't have to leave your fucking house. All you need is a Wi-Fi connection. You can go sit in the library and get all the information you need. You could even download the audio from the podcast. We want you guys to have what you need. Canned water that isn't sparkling feels weird to me. Shirt, I want a shirt. Dude, moralarmy.com. Oh, girl, I have 9 brands. Go to drinkwater.com. DRNKWATR or Moral Army. MORALL. Moralarmy.com. All of my gear is right there. I've talked to Arn this morning and I'm so excited. Yeah, dude, that's amazing. Thanks for hooking us up. Absolutely. I'm super stoked for you. Fitness is everything. So today I'll be like stretching, putting in some time just, here's the thing. I was going to hit the gym today. I don't feel bad for not going. I've been killing it for weeks, every day for weeks. But I'll do some stretching later today. Arn knows the biochemistry. So he's going to help you obviously get your chemistry on lock so you have a better time. So you get, obviously the physical results, you feel better, your water's on lock, he's going to help you get more lean, burn weight, gain muscle, all of that shit. It's amazing. I mean, I knew you had brands, I've browsed them, I could basically be your assistant. Oh shit, I'm not going to say no. How do you keep a routine without getting bored? I have kids and it's so hard to stay focused. ADHD. ADHD is the reason why I'm not bored. Here's the thing, there's no such thing as boring, there's only boring people. If you're bored, it's because you're boring. You've got to find things that entertain you. Why do you think I have a movie playing right here? Why do you think I have all this going on? Why do you think I got this? Why do you think I got all this stuff? A routine is meant to keep you on lock. It's not meant to be entertaining. If I'm not doing something, I feel like I'm doing something wrong nowadays, and this is because of ADHD. With that said, I'm also partnered with some of the most powerful ADHD minds in all of TikTok. We're all actively out there. Actually, they already have this platform. Along with the Beyond Sober program, you guys will have access at a discounted rate into the ADHD platform. It's for parents that have kids and they have ADHD, either the family does or just the parents do, how to eat, how to get fit. Everything ADHD based is in this platform, and that's an extension of the Beyond Sober program soon. So I'm really excited to be able to offer that. As soon as that's being offered, everyone will get an update. So I'm encouraging you, if you got ADHD, you know, oh shit, veteran shout out, Navy vet. Hey, I thought veteran guy is in the building. Is he not in here? I don't know, maybe I'm tripping. Hey yo, what's good, brother? The notorious DBG. What up, G-Funk? So good to see you. ADHD and ex-alcoholic here. Thank you for being awesome. Absolutely. I have extreme ADHD. It's insane, but I love it. It's a superpower. Now, here's the trip with ADHD. The reason why so many people become addicts is because of ADHD. I'm excited. I want to be a better mom, my daughter with ADHD. That's great. They have entire sections there, which is like workbooks, not just workbooks, but videos, everything ADHD based. So if you guys have ever seen the artist here, Journey to ADHD, I just did a duet video with him. He and I are working together to link the Beyond Sober program and his Journey to ADHD platform together. So that way, when you guys sign up for Beyond Sober, you'll have the option to upgrade to both platforms. You'll get all the coaches, you'll get fucking everything. So we're really excited about that. We want to make sure. I don't see ADHD as a disorder, definitely a superpower. We kept the pack alive. Yeah, 100%. Sadly, there's a lot of kids who are being told that they're stupid because they have ADHD. I was one of those people. Math and all these different things. It's not that I'm not interested. It's that you're boring. It's that I'm not interested in what you're offering. I'm not interested in this sitting in class. I'm not interested in learning like this, man. It's outdated. It's bullshit. I'm not an idiot. I'm actually the smartest one in the room. You guys just don't understand me. Therefore, I appear to be the dumbest. There's like 6-year-old kids that are being told and beat up that they are fucking dumb and diagnosed with ADHD and then given drugs. Dude, this platform, I think I need to get checked for ADHD. Absolutely. You definitely look him up, like Journey and then the number 2 ADHD. Follow him if you're not. They put my son on meds, took him off that real quick. Fuck that, bro. Look, dude, even Wisco Kid, if he's in the building, dude, he just, this is gonna sound fucked up, just jumped off his meds. He's actively working on wrangling his thoughts because he's a sobriety coach. He needs to be active, and more importantly, he wants to be as cognitive as possible. We want to amplify those superpowers so we can work with a lot of people, get a lot of stuff done. It's literally a superpower. How do you know if you have ADHD? Well, there's 1,000 symptoms. If you've ever had trouble with alcohol, that's generally one of them. If you have a million thoughts a second, if you have trouble with organization, such as, for me, to make the bed, while I was making the bed today, I had to pick up the sock and do this thing, then brush my teeth, and then come back to making my bed. I didn't make my bed until like 6 or 7 passes. My brain, I'm forgetful. Also, when you focus, when you really get into something, you're in like Flint. You're nonstop on that shit. You almost obsess over certain things. Your memory is a little whack. So if it doesn't directly relate to you or who you are or how important something is, you really don't even remember it. You forget people's names because you forgot to listen. You get distracted really fucking easily. Everything is almost, you're interested in everything, right? Your general just kind of persona here is you feel a little disconnected because there's so much happening. You almost feel like you're in an outer body experience because your thoughts are going a million miles a second, man. I've already completed this conversation in my head. Like you feel like you're behind yourself. ADHD is a superpower. So for me, when I was talking to Michelle, The thing is, you guys see this? This is for me. This is so my subconscious mind. You got to remember, you're taking in 11 million bits of information per second, per second, per second. So everything that's out here, everything that's outside the frame here, my brain is still, I still see the bed, I still see the closet, I see the reflection, see my hand in the mirror, there's a fan over here. Behind me is Rick and Morty, there's a wall, there's an iPad, there's a shirt, there's a hat, there's all that. My brain is actively focused on this shit. Background noise, that's why the fan is on. If that fan is off, man, I got tinnitus, dude, like everything. Background noise, yeah, 100%. This is why I have music going on. This is why I have music on top of a fucking movie and lights, dude. That's my ADHD going, thank you. I'm literally massaging it right now. Because of these distractions, I'm able to focus and tap into words and tap into emotions and really deliver myself in my most authentic way. Otherwise, if there's not much happening, I'm putting too much attention, like picking my face apart, right? And I'm like, what? I don't want to do that. Like, I want to be right here. You see what I'm saying? So I have to set the scene appropriately. I just opened TikTok and heard someone coming for me. Damn, call me out. What are those lights you're using? Where'd you get them? I got these. These are typical, like your basic LED strip. This specific one are TV lights. So this is a 6-foot strip. Oh, hey, thank you so much. It's a 6-foot strip that's designed for like, it has like 3 sections to it. So I can just pick the colors. I just have it going on slow mode. And you can see that the colors sometimes link with the movie. So that's like a perfect blue for this scene and all that stuff. It's super badass. I think it was only like $15 on Amazon. Super badass. Hey, thank you so much for the gifts. I appreciate you. She's flawless. Sweetie. That's awesome. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I was on ADHD. Yep, got me. Yep, I relate so much. I feel like a squirrel. That's funny. This scene has squirrels in it. So here's the thing. Hang on. Dude, no way I'm cleaning the house with the radio on, the TV, and the ceiling fans on. That, to everybody, it's different. Look at, see how the green? You see the green here? Like, it's all related. My brain, green. Like, my brain is constantly firing. And it's recognizing these things. This entire scene right here is a full-on experience. Now I'm thinking about America. Red, white, and blue. Now it's purple. Thank goodness that's gone. Green, right? It's just green, right? Purple, out of place. Right? Light blue over here relates to this. Green, right? There's a reflection. Orange to the yellow on the fucking thing. Green, purple, out of place. Now it's a sunset. It's just non-fucking stop. But with practice, which is what I teach everybody to do, you're able to kind of allow your mind to ignore these things. It's kind of like having 2 brains at the same time. One brain, are you on meds? I'm not. I would never be on meds. You allow your brain to satisfy itself with distractions because it wants to be entertained. And then it gives you the ability to kind of tap into who you are and deliver the message and get things done. This is why your routine is so incredibly important. This is why you set your life up around the type of person you want to be, not your problems, right? I feel you're describing a normal person. That's awesome. A lot of people that say that also think the same way. So I'm actually describing them opposed to a regular person. Regular people just go make the bed. They make the bed, it's done. Do the dishes. They go and they do the dishes, it's done. All of their attention is given to the dishes. Me, if I don't have a Facebook video fucking playing, someone's not entertaining me while I'm doing this thing and I'm having a conversation and looking out the window, the dishes aren't getting done. That's ADHD. Right? I'm here for it. Cranium is a mysterious object. Fuck yeah. I'm Kohdi as well. Dude, by the way, spelled differently. Fuck yeah, dude. Together, we're like fungus. So it's like Kohdi would be the plural of Kohdi. We grow on people, dude. Fucking awesome, dude. Welcome, brother. So stoked to see you. My bad, not me. Hang on, I want to go through these questions real quick. I got a few minutes. Hang on. Do I consider MJ a drug? I do not. It is 100% a medicine. How do you get rid of cravings? You don't get rid of cravings. If there's anybody here craving, you're thirsty. You are thirsty. Now, I'll say this in the same way. This is an energy drink. I don't want to be drinking them, but I like drinking them, okay? The thing with this is, if every time I'm thirsty, I reward my body and my mind with that energy drink, my body's going to expect that every single time. I am craving at this exact moment a sip of that. That's why I put it down. I now have water. I'm thirsty. That's dehydrating. So I need to train my mind to go, you are dehydrated and you want water. So I'm going to give it water. That entire experience was the programming. I now no longer crave this thing. I don't crave it anymore. It's not, the only reason I'm giving it attention is because I'm using it as a demonstration. That craving is gone. My body, I feel it all the way in here. It's cool. There's no flavor to it. But my mind goes, thank you for giving me what I need. Because it's hot in here. It's like the temperature's good. Green, green, right? Green, green, green. Right? Does ADHD relate to binge eating? Absolutely. And that's because of the dopamine. ADHD, keep in mind, if you guys want the extreme in-depth understanding about ADHD, follow a guy named Journey to ADHD. Super sweet cat. I love him. He's amazing. The thing is, it's a dopamine release. So same with alcohol. This is why a lot of people, a lot of addicts, will take things to the extreme, including myself. Even though I know I drink too much, I'm done. I'm going to black out. I don't need any more. I'll still drink more. This is because of the dopamine release. Dopamine is what makes you feel good. What do you not crave anymore? Oh, alcohol. I haven't consumed alcohol in 4 years. I'm newly sober and trying to deal with the shame and anxiety. Advice on how to deal with this. Shame of what? Having an issue? We all have issues. There's nothing to be ashamed of. That's the human experience. That's part of life. You're not meant to punish yourself. Like, why are you? There's no reason to. You don't have to feel like shit. You understand this, right? You felt like shit for 5 minutes. We're done now. We can move on. Like, guilt is the same way, right? Advice on how to deal with this. And anxiety. Anxiety is living in the future. So what's happening is if you have shame, then you're beating yourself up for something that you did in the past, which is adding to depression and shame. And then you're actually living in a place of fear, which is not real. Thinking about the future, which is adding to you feeling upset right now. So you got to realize this. You're taking something that happened that is no longer, you can't change it. Your thoughts, your feelings, nothing would be different. Doesn't matter how you do it, no matter which way you look at it. It happened. It's done. You don't have to punish yourself. You're taking that experience and then reliving it right now. And then that is, you're living in fear of the future, that you might do it again, or that you're a shameful person, or that someone's going to come up and punish you, or someone's on their fucking way. You deserve to feel like shit. So it's going to happen again. All that shit. And that's fucking with you now. The sad part about that is the more you feel like that now, the more of a reason you have to fucking keep drinking. So you're creating this cycle of kicking your own ass. No one's showing up to punish you. No one's holding you accountable. And if there's people in your fucking life that are saying you deserve to feel like shit, fuck those people. They're toxic, right? So are those thoughts that you're having. You know, there's no one way to do it. There's no right and wrong. Just how you feel about it. You got it. How would suggest supporting my ex on sobriety? She's 5 days sober. That's amazing. First off, you obviously want to stay stocked with water. Put water everywhere. Everywhere, dude. I have water right here. There's one right there. There's another one right here. Bottom of the stairs. Fucking put water around the house. The point is that bored, drink water. Excited, drink water. Right? If you really, really, really want to help out, jump into the Beyond Sober program. You guys can work on that shit together. Not only does it have all the guides, it's got the fitness stuff, the nutrition, but it also has all of that mindset material that's more important than not drinking alcohol. If she's not drinking alcohol, and she's still the same person, she might be feeling better, but she's not actually solving the problem. She's solving the symptom. The symptom of her problem, why she does it, is drinking alcohol. We don't want to fix the problem. We want to fix why it happens. So if you're remotely curious and you guys want access to the most powerful sobriety program that's completely online, click the link in my bio or take a look at beyondsoberprogram.com. Dude, it could change both your lives because it's from a place of evolution. I start a new job Thursday after being sober, and I'm nervous as heck. That's good. That's how you know you're alive. That's how you know it's real. Being nervous is one of the major indicators that you give a shit. Keep in mind, if you had not been working on your sobriety, and then you go to a job and you're like, it ain't shit, it means you don't give a fuck. I'm excited that you're nervous, and in a healthy way. There's a healthy anxiety. That's a healthy anxiety. You want this. You want to show up. You want to do a good job, and you are. And because you're nervous, that's proof that you got what it takes. I always relate this back to being a DJ, because I was playing for tens of thousands of people a week. I was nervous every single time I got on stage. Every single time. There's 1,000 people watching me at any moment. There's people streaming me online. If I showed up like I didn't give a fuck, if I showed up ready to fucking handle it, knowing that I'm gonna smash this shit, then I'd be full of myself, and it really means I don't care. But because you're nervous, you're actually valuing who you are, knowing, you're looking at your sobriety going, damn, I put in so much fucking work, I really don't want to fuck this up. It shows that you give more of a shit than you thought you would. And it's not from a place of desperation. And because this is something you want, not just something you need, you can possibly live in a fear of, what if I fuck it up? We don't want to live in that place. We don't want to live in anxiety, because remember, you attract what you are. And if you're an anxious person, you're going to attract anxious situations that are going to amplify exactly what you're trying to prevent. You want to hang on to that. The point is that you care. We can see it. They know you care. And it's absolute proof that you're getting healthier. Fucking proud of you. I would love to know your opinion on forced rehab. Fuck that shit. I'm scared it won't work. It won't work. Oh, you love the shirt? Thank you, man. Hang on. It's scared it won't work for my boyfriend. Love me. Do it. Love me. Please. Love me. Why won't you fucking love me? Love me, dude. What the fuck? Why won't you? You can't force someone to do anything. You can force them into a room against their will. I guarantee you this shit. If you're forcing someone to do anything, expect them to force themselves out of your fucking life. You're gonna make it worse. It's already worse. People have to invest in themselves because they want to, not because they need to. Every single person that's in the program that is working on themselves want to do it. If you don't want to fucking do it, you're not going to get results anyway. I can't force you to love me. That's a decision that you're making. All I can do is present information. You can decide whether or not I'm worth your love or not. Green. Because of that, if you're trying to force something, that's not the path of least resistance. You can't force a fucking result. And just because someone gets sober, it doesn't mean they're happy. It doesn't mean that they're fucking exactly who they need to be. They're the same person minus the thing they love the most. If you feel you've got to force someone to get results, then what happens is they love the feeling of being intoxicated more than they love how you love them. You can't force shit. And how do I know this, man? I work with Sarah Jo. Sarah Jo has been in the scene for 25 fucking years. Is not just a recovery coach, but she works with teens and parents and everybody. She's got her own programs. She knows the ins and outs. Fucking shit, Paris Hilton has talked about this shit. Wow. Has talked about this. Dude, when you need something, you go about achieving it and getting it in a different way. When you want something, you definitely get nervous. You definitely put in the time. You definitely do the things that are necessary. I need to send this part to my family so they can understand that I have to do this, not them. No matter what, you're doing it. You are already, if you're here, you're already working on your sobriety. You're already doing this shit, but you're doing it in your way. Just because look, if you fail and you feel like you failed, that's an expectation you set for yourself. If I think you failed, then that's an expectation I set for you. If I create an unrealistic expectation for you, thinking that you should be better, you could do better, other people have done it so you can do it, motherfucker, you ain't me. You don't know me. As a matter of fact, you're so outside of how I operate. This is why we have the fucking disconnect, dude. You don't fucking know me. You just think that if I do this and this, I'm gonna get these fucking results. That's not how it fucking works. Listen to what I'm saying. If you think you failed, then you set unrealistic expectations for yourself. If they think you failed, then they set unrealistic expectations for you. You didn't ask for those fucking expectations. You didn't ask for these motherfuckers to give a shit in the way they do. They made these stupid ass decisions and then are applying their emotions to you and expecting you to hold up to a fucking deal you didn't even make. Fuck them. I'll drink to that. Right? Think about it, dude. Thank you. Think about that. When you fucking want to take care of you, when you want a burrito, you go get that burrito. There was a fight in my head, but I told myself no. Went to bed and said, good. You don't have to argue. You don't have to fight. Not every fight is meant to be fought. Just because people are fighting doesn't mean you got to get involved. Just because someone's saying some shit doesn't mean you got to respond. The best fight is the one you don't fight, man. He said what he said. I'll say it again. Look, man, if you expect me, like people go, even the other day, dude, I sent you gifts and you banned me and did the motherfucker, you're a piece of shit. There's a reason why other people decided you weren't worth the conversation. You got yourself banned. I didn't fucking ban you. You gave me gifts on your own free will. I didn't ask for your shit. Like, I don't owe you anything. You don't owe anybody anything. We covered this in module 1. Acceptance, man. The truth about acceptance, right? Who actually deserves your complete acceptance? Who deserves your time? Who deserves your energy? Just because you've invested in me doesn't mean I owe you shit. I still have to apply a respect and a story, and I gotta conjure up the emotional fucking like fortitude to give you what I think you deserve. Just because you hold yourself to a higher standard doesn't mean I see you that way. And you can't force me to see you like that either. I have to come to that on my own fucking conclusion. If I don't see that shit, that's my fault. It's not necessarily yours. Just if you think I'm supposed to fucking respect you, chances are I don't, because you think that. I don't expect anybody here to give a flying fuck about anything that falls out of my face. Because in all reality, I'm just talking to whoever's in that empty room. The data is the data. The info is the info. Rick over here is probably talking shit. I know for a fact he's talking shit. That's what Rick does. But I still say this fucking information regardless of how he feels. He's already angry at me. Like, what the fuck? He knows I'm fucking right. That's why he's pissed. Right? And when you're sober, fuck yeah. Wisdom spoke in the truest form. Thank you. Wisdom is a big word, man. But it comes from obviously putting in that work. Understanding this shit, man. Like, it's life experience and practice. What I share with you guys is my own understanding of myself and the universe and the way I relate to it. The universe, the way I relate to it, the way it makes fucking sense, right? Because of that information, I realize how similar we all are. And so if we could simplify this and go, look, dude, this is how I choose to live my life. And it's not because I fucking hate it. It's because I love it. We don't go to the gym because we hate our bodies. We go to the gym because we love our bodies. We don't work on ourselves because we hate who we are. We work on ourselves because we love who we are or who we're becoming. You fucking love you. That's why you're putting in the goddamn work. I'm supposed to get results because I hate me? I'm getting the results I want because I hate me. Change shit. I don't want shit. It's because I fucking hate me. But we generate the results we think we deserve. And just because you think I deserve more doesn't mean I feel like I deserve more. And until I feel like I deserve more, then you're going to continue fucking setting a bar that I don't want to hit. I'm not even interested in hitting that shit because I'm already generating the results I think I deserve, which is less than nothing. That's why we keep fucking doing this shit. This is why we surround ourselves. Thank you, Elizabeth. This is why we surround ourselves with people that see the value and help us fucking feel our worth. Listen to this song right here. Oh my God, this is fucking great for this moment too. He's like Black Cloud. He needs the pink cloud. Yeah, goddamn. This is that kick-ass lo-fi playlist on Spotify. It's badass. You're my Captain America. I love it. I love it. Yeah. So, you know, when it comes down to everything, you guys, I want you all to just remember, just, you hold value, man. You hold weight. You don't know. Like, everybody here You might see me and go like, I hold him to this light. I'm gonna tell you, I'm gonna let you down. There's gonna be like, if I let you down, you sleep with the TV on, I don't. I sleep with the fan on. If you continue to expect me to deliver 100% every single time, I will continue to disappoint you. But if you could set a bar, we'll say static enough that goes, I just expect Kohdi to keep it fucking real, I will always impress you. But the second you start raising a bar without my permission is the second you start falling out of love with the things I have to say. We've got to be real with these things. I don't expect much from this person because I understand how they're struggling. I don't expect much from them because they're fucking 13. I don't expect much from my parents because they are fucking fixed and broken. I don't expect much from this person. You expect what people project, man. So, once again, it's all perception. Transparency, 100%. Great word, right? I'm valuable, strong, beautiful, worthy, and human. Fuck yes. God damn it. You are human, dude. we're human. This is the human experience, man. All the shit you're done me seeks, right? You got to look at this and go like, fuck, dude. Like, this is the human experience. And we want to have the best human experiences possible. And the way we do that is by focusing on our authenticity, who we are. How do I feel? How do I want to feel? How do I not feel? What makes sense? What doesn't make sense? You learn about you. The beautiful part about transformation is you uncover pieces of you. You're like, fuck, I didn't even know I had it. What the fuck is under this? What the fuck? Holy shit, I'm Tony Stark. That's how it works. Opposed to, this is all that I am and all that I'm ever going to be. You're just setting on this fucked up shit. My simulation glitches more than others. That's awesome. I love that, man. Make good memories along the way. Yeah, those memories, you keep in mind, man. Like, there's certain people that'll look at what I'm saying right now and be like, I fucking remember that piece of shit and blah, blah, blah. And this whole experience is horrible for them because I struck a nerve. Because I said some shit that they didn't fucking like that was worth muting, right? The thing... Hang on, I love to watch your life, except my toddler is always with me. Except, I get you. You're good. How do you move on from someone who doesn't want help? Or how do you move on from someone who doesn't want help? You just move the fuck on. Here's the trip. So, like, I'm kind of all over this stuff. Check this out, man. There's a point where your support is not appreciated. And your health is more important than their success. I'm not going to continue fucking sacrificing myself. It's just not going to happen. You think I'm going to fucking be here? You saw that? You think I'm not going to fucking... You seriously think I'm going to continue sacrificing myself? I'm already doing too much by just thinking about you. That's draining enough. I'm worried to shit. And I'm fucking done with this shit. Here's what's up. I'm getting healthy. And you're welcome to come along with me because I'm going to continue making these fucking moves. I'm taking my shit to the next level. If you want to join me on this shit, green, you're more than welcome because I give a fuck. But until you start giving a shit, I don't care. I'm done. Green, look at that vibe, all that shit. You look at this and you go like, look, dude, I've given you all that I could possibly fucking give you and you're refusing to accept it. I'm not going to continue offering this. When you decide that you want my support, I might continue. I might give it to you. The thing is if we're trying to save somebody, that's not going to work. If we're trying to support someone, that always works. But they got to put in that fucking work. This is why you guys want to chat with me. You want to get on my calendar. You want to do all this shit. Go through the fucking program first. Go through this shit. You have to come to your own conclusions. You want to work with me personally? I'll fucking transform your life. No problem. But if you're not putting in the work, then there's nothing that I'm going to say to you that I haven't already said 1,000 times inside the fucking program. I've recorded it all. So if I see that you are putting in real efforts and then you're still struggling, that's when I come in and go, oh, I see the entanglement. It's right here, here, and here. Brandon, that's why you're like, dude, I'm stuck on fucking question 1 in homework in module 1. Yeah, it's a rough question. You got to get these results. You got to fucking struggle with this shit. Because if you don't struggle, you don't know what you're capable of. This is why my youngest, she always says, I can't. I'm like, stop saying that shit. You know you can. It's just difficult. She's like, but I want you to do it. And I'm like, I'm not going to fucking do it. Try it again. Try it again. Try it. Oh, there it goes. It works. It works every single fucking time. She gets the results on her own. And then when she can't open the jar, literally it's just too tight. That's when I go, I've been prepared for this moment. Whoosh, jar's open. That's when you come in and swing through. Mom relapsed today. Any advice? She was in ICU for 2 weeks ago. My mom has relapsed more times than I can count. My little sister just relapsed. Here's the thing, man. People who relapse once again are the same person. They're not focused on evolution. They're focused on the problem. The problem is alcohol. I want you to think about this. And I don't want you to confuse this with ignorance. The more attention you give to the problem, the worse the problem gets. And I say this like, think about this. If you've got a fucking scrape on your hand or you've got a bruise, right? You've got a bruise. Every time you fucking touch that thing, ow, fuck. That hurt every time. Like even right now, did I hurt my hand a month ago? Every time I do this, I know I'm going to feel pain. I feel it right now. That fucking hurts. If I give all of my attention to this, I am giving all of my attention to what I don't like. The problem gets worse because now I'm studying the fucking problem. The problem is that I keep giving all my fucking attention to the pain. I'm not fucking doing all this other shit. All I'm doing is basking on why my fucking hand hurts. I'm like, God, it hurts every fucking time. God, if only I could stop doing that. Stop paying attention to it. The thing is that if we think about it, we give all of our attention, it gets worse. The journey to health isn't through fucking like amplifying the pain until you're miserable. You don't become superhuman like that. The point with everything, mind over matter, 100%, 55515, fuck yeah, Jib. Absolutely. So if you guys want to manifest those codes or manifest, like activate your healing, you can repeat 55515. I do this when I go to sleep. I also do this for my liver too. Are you serious? 100% serious. So then we look at this and go, look, if you're focused on the problem, you're focused on all these things, you're making the problem worse, we have to give our attention to the solution. When you immerse yourself in the solution, in moving forward, in the evolution, your problems fix themselves. This is, I don't know why they don't teach this shit. Don't fix the problem, fix why it happens. The problem still exists because I keep giving my attention to this shit. Eventually, as I'm doing all this other shit, it won't be here anymore because it's fucking healed. The reason why it hurts is gone now. It's my fucking fault. I keep doing this shit. So if you keep moving, who the fuck is Pauly Shore? God damn, I keep hearing this shit. He's not that fucking guy from the 80s, is he? Anyway, I could do this forever and ever and ever. With that said, I'm 15 minutes over. I do have a meeting at 11 and another one with Wisco Kid at 12. And then I've got 2 websites. And then I'm doing photography for a track meet. And then all kinds of other shit. I'm fixing myself first. Dude, Crazy Luna, take care of you. Right? Take care of you. I'll tell you that. If we haven't connected, please click the link in my bio. Drop your information. You've got access to everything. There's discounts. There's a Beyond Sober program, single shot method. Plus, I send you guys over all kinds of fun stuff. So please hit the link in my bio. Let's stay connected right there. If there's anybody that's struggling and wants to practice drinking less, click that link, singleshotmethod.com. Please share that with the fucking world, man. If you can remember that shit. Single Shot Method. It's also on my website. It's also on Beyond Sober. It's fucking everywhere. But the point is that we want to practice getting our health on lock by practicing drinking less. Love what you do, man. Keep up the good work. Bless you. Thank you so much. With that, I will do a surprise live tomorrow. Thank you for being exactly who you guys are. You could have been anywhere. Thank you for spending your time. I know you gave all your attention over here. I'm taking it personally. Rick has got your fucking attention. Thank you for sharing a fucking kick-ass day. Jib, if you're still here, bro, thank you, dude. That was seriously epic. Let's do it again. Yeah, bro. Let's definitely do that again. We'll try and go live next time. I don't know why that got kicked out. That was so fucking weird. Let's make magic, dude. There's lots of fun stuff that we can talk about. Whoa! That was cool shit. No way, Pickle Rick. That was badass. I love that. Whoever threw that out. Fuck yeah, you're amazing. Happy Friday, dude. TGIF, man. Please consider your decisions, right? We don't have to party. We don't have to go out. We don't have to get fucked up. We're not obligated to even go outside. I have been in these 4 walls for almost 5 years, and I'm happy as shit. Because I'm not surrounded by cancerous crap. I love you guys. Thank you so much. I will connect with you soon. Expect a couple more videos. And holler from North Carolina. I don't know if that was right. Anyway, I love you guys. And just like my mother always says, take care of you.